Today we're going to be checking out 3 pool homes that you can buy for around $400,000 in the Orlando area. So 2 of these houses are in Winter Springs, 1 is in Winter Park, and I'm going to tell you the price and the square footage, and we'll just check out each house. So let's take a look. Before we dive right into looking at these 3 houses, I did want to point out that these are just 3 houses that are for sale. These are not the best 3 pool homes that are for sale. These are not necessarily going to be your favorite 3 pool homes that are for sale. One of these homes has been on the market for more than 2 months. So if you stick around to the end, I will let you know which one that is. So take your guesses as I show you these houses. Now, as always, my name is Krista. I am a realtor here in the Central Florida area, and if you would like my help in purchasing a home here in this area, my contact information is always below, and you can set up a Zoom call to talk to me at your convenience. So feel free to do that. Now let's jump right in and take a look at house number 1. So our first property, which is behind me now, is a bank-owned property. So it's a foreclosure, which is kind of unusual right now. There are multiple offers already, and they will be reviewing offers in 2 more days. So let's go check out the inside. It does look rather interesting. This is a 3-bedroom, 2.5-bathroom home with a little bit over 2,200 square feet. So the things that I would point out about this house are that it is a wood frame home and it's covered in stucco. So you really can't see what might be going on underneath this very, very textured stucco. I walked a little bit around the back. I didn't see any significant cracks or anything like that, but that's the thing you want to be careful of with a wood frame home that's covered in stucco. If there are cracks and water gets in, then that can, over time, seriously damage the wood that's underneath there. So it does have a pool, it backs up to conservation. There are definite areas that need to be addressed, like in the backyard, a tree, looks like a tree has fallen over and hit the fence. The windows are very old in this home. Again, this home is from 1984. This neighborhood has a very low HOA fee of $265 per year, and this home is listed at $399,900. And again, there are multiple offers, and they will be deciding on an offer in 2 days' time. There is evidence that a lot of people have been here. When I got here, there were people here already. So I would anticipate that this one will go for over the asking price. And if anybody reminds me in a month, I will be happy to look up and see what this house sold for. We're at our second property. I'm standing in the kitchen, which kind of took me a minute to find, to be honest. And this home was built in 1978. It is a little over 2,000 square feet. It has 4 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, and of course a pool. It is also wood frame, which you can kind of hear whenever you tap on the walls, you can kind of hear that hollow sound, which will let you know if you can't tell that it is wood frame. Another thing I like to do is actually check in the garage and see if there's any block in the garage. Let's do that too. So you know that might be wrong because there is block in here. Perhaps this is not wood frame. At least the garage isn't. The garage is definitely block. But this house has stucco also, just like the last one. So, I mean, it does have that hollow sound. So I think the rest of the house is probably frame. The reason why I hesitate in saying whether this is actually block or wood frame, although the MLS says it is frame, is because this is owned by a corporation that will just make a cash offer on your home and buy it from you. So it's sort of a hassle-free way to sell, although, I mean, in the current market, I think anyway is a hassle-free way to sell your home because there's just so many buyers out there. But in any case, the previous owners of this home chose to sell this home that way. It's not really a flip, but they usually go through and do some small updates to it. They probably have painted the walls in here. And in any case, because this home is not attached to an owner who can tell us the history of it, they're doing the lawn right now, of course it's super loud. I don't have any proper disclosures for this home, so that's why it's still kind of a question to me whether this home is block. This home feels significantly smaller than the last one did, although it's only about 200 square feet smaller. And I think that's because this one has 4 bedrooms and it's only a single story. So the bedrooms are on the smaller side and there's just less living space. I had pretty high hopes for this last property. It is the most expensive at $425,000. It's also the only block home that I looked at, and it was significantly smaller than the others at 1,900, I think, and 27 square feet. The kitchen, though, turned out to be somewhat disappointing, as this was looking to be fairly original from 1987, and the countertops appeared to me to have been painted to look like a stone finish, although they were a laminate underneath there. I should have taken a closer look at this brick area. I don't know if it was like a faux finish or if they had sort of added that picture window in there and left it like that. I don't know what was going on. And this pool area was also very interesting because the neighbor's pool almost appears to be a reflection of this pool, but it is the neighbor's pool, so there's very little privacy back there. One great thing about this home, though, is that the carpet and the paint did appear to be new, so it had that nice new carpet smell. The master bathroom did have that same painted countertop effect and appeared to be very much the original bathroom from 1987. The biggest surprise that I encountered in this house was in the garage, where there's some sort of a water leak going on, and it was a very, very overpoweringly mildewy smell. So I left quickly. Did you take your guess as to which home has been on the market for 2 months? Well, actually it was the second home. And the third home has also been on the market for just over 1 month, and the first home has been on the market for 8 days, but the second one is the one that has been lingering the longest. All these homes are located in A-rated school districts, so if it's something that you're interested in, please feel free to reach out to me. It is a very, very competitive market, and sometimes it is best to consider some of the homes that have been lingering for a bit.